Ooh. Oh my goodness. I do see some sort of decision, judgment. Now it is a healing. It is an energy of out with the old, in with the new often. So yeah, so someone has ended a situation. Someone has ended it. Something is over. But I do see this butterfly cocoon. So somebody has ended a situation, out with the old, in with the new. There's some sort of inner transformation. Yeah, painful period in someone's life is over. This could be yourself. Maybe you've decided to end something. But it could be something else happening around you here. Some Libra, some Scorpio energy. I do see a painful period in someone's life that's over. Yeah, so this is somebody here who's looking back, 9 of Wands, someone who just felt like giving up. So someone has felt like giving up. They're feeling very sad. You can see with that energy, very internal. But this is something that is over. A painful period in someone's life. So there's been transformation. This is someone who felt like giving up. Now this is someone who doesn't want to give up. 6 of Swords. So I do feel this is an energy of someone just kind of calming down. Little time in between. You can see this is someone who's moving on, taking the lessons they learned. It's an energy of it's time to just move on now. Yeah. But this is someone who has felt really beat up. They just feel like giving up. But like I say, I do see, could be somebody here that wants to see you. Okay, there could be travel or something here too. But to me, it looks like someone just kind of calming down here. Just kind of moving on. Yeah, 10 of Wands. This somebody here is very burdened, a lot of baggage. This is someone releasing that. Look at this is a major cycle energy here. If you felt like giving up, okay, don't give up, because this whole, whatever this is, it's going to end. Things are going to get better. But I feel it has to do with 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, someone letting go of baggage from the past, or just letting something go. There could have been someone here where something was bothering them, really weighing heavily on them. And it could be someone you've been dealing with who went through an ending. So, and it could be yourself making a decision to end it. And some of you may end a situation. Yeah. So I do see life path choice, crossroads. So this has to do with someone at a crossroads, and you can see the sun is shining there. So this is where it's telling you too, things are going to get better. Okay, a whole new path, leaving all this behind. See, it's all being left behind. It's things calming down, giving yourself too, if you've ended something, give yourself a little time in between before you make any, drastic choices here. But this is baggage being released. Someone's letting it go. Wow, yeah, look at that, 6 of Wands. See, this is this situation where something wasn't successful. Something that, and it could be someone's pride and ego maybe got in the way. It could be someone who felt they couldn't provide or give somebody what they wanted. But to me, this is an energy of making a choice, crossroads, life path choice decision. This is someone who now feels there could be a victory. Now, this could be play out in different ways for some of you. I'm going to use a couple of decks here. Tell me about this Judgment. Yeah, so there's something significant. 8 of Swords. Somebody here is in their head. This is an energy of someone breaking free, making a choice to break free from something they feel isn't going to be long term. This is a journey. Someone's been on this journey. Okay. This journey, it could be travel too. I mean, it's possible someone may want to see you or vice versa. But this is someone's path, the journey they were on. So they broke free. Look at that. This is someone who's been in their head. So there's a situation of significance. Something significance happened here. But you can see this is someone who's now left this all behind, making the decision. It's healing. It's out with the old, in with the new. Something is over. But this is often just someone going through a lot of internal change here. Yeah. Someone who was kind of stuck in their head. Someone who can't get someone out of their head. Yeah, now you got the Knight of Cups energy. This is someone who wanting to talk, wanting to communicate, they're taking action. This is a big deal to this person. This is a significant life choice, decision, okay? But the key, I feel like you have the key to someone's heart or vice versa. Knight of Cups. So someone here feeling ready to live, to follow their heart. Someone here is going to follow their heart. Look at that. You have the man. This is someone offering up the cup, wearing their heart on their sleeve. Someone here is about to follow their heart. So someone has let go of something, I feel, that likely doesn't serve. But it's an energy of a person who's been doing a lot of thinking. This is someone who's broke free from something. They broke free. They're ready to go down another path here. Nice. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is the Garden. This is someone choosing a new path. See, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of this. Someone can now see the light. You see? Eight of Pentacles. So it's an energy of someone who wants to build. This is someone maybe doing inner work. I do see this path this person's been on. Life path choices. This is definitely a person who wants to be successful. I do see this energy of the path. See, chasing success. So this is a person who's now left something behind. They're definitely ready. I mean, it's an energy of wanting a victory. Yeah, this is someone's learned something here, doing things by the book. They've learned something. Ten of Swords. See, through this experience of something ending. This is someone choosing a new path, but they're looking at all the things that they've learned, the things that they know. Yeah, Ten of Swords, something is over. It's a situation that's over. And it was painful, but it's done. Now this person's choosing a new path, but they're taking the lessons they learned and they're applying it to the situation. It has to do with planning, preparing for the best, hoping for the best. This is someone who's feeling hopeful. See, this is that energy of this journey someone's been on, the path in their life. So, yeah, this could be yourself, but I do feel if you're a feminine, this is a masculine energy, the man wearing their heart on their sleeve, offering up this cup. Someone's learned. Yeah, now we have the lady. This is the pentacle coming in. See, this is an energy of, it could be a communication, but it's an opportunity here. So we have the lady. So this is someone here who's learned something, and it could be yourself, this person, but you can see dating and courting. Someone is now ready to get out and date again. They're following their heart. This is someone who's following their heart. So this could be someone who didn't follow their heart in the past. It's very possible with this. This is often a person who's chasing financial success. But this is somebody here who, the journey they've been on, the path they've been on, they're choosing a whole new path. So they've learned something too. And I love this because the Ten of Swords told me they've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of learning, gathering up info, all the things that they've learned of this time here where they've moved on. Interesting. Some of you, if you're the feminine, you may have moved on and you're taking the lessons you've learned. Planning, preparing, hoping for the best, preparing for success. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, this could be somebody coming in, following their heart. Often when I see this, it's sort of like the Hierophant in a way, because it's about doing things by the book. All the things that have been learned. It has to do with someone who has faith. Faith in a choice. The life, the path that they were on, now going down a whole new path. Yeah, it has to do with the timing. So it has to do with something to do with the time. The time. Someone may be feeling time is running out. They're at a crossroads. I feel that way here with this person. But you know, the interesting thing is all these things learned. It's about being on the same page. So some of you, I feel maybe there was a decision made where you felt you weren't on the same page with this person or with a particular person. Because it's almost like we have someone leaving, someone making a decision to leave something behind. They're breaking free. But this is someone I feel like you've got the key to someone's heart or vice versa. I mean, I feel like Six of Wands. I'm telling you, the timing here. This is someone here who, looking at the time, feeling time is running out. Never going to have success, never going to find someone, never going to connect, never going to be on the same page. But I feel like that's not true. There's a light at the end of this. Right? Lessons being learned. There we have the well. Someone's gone very deep within their emotions. Very, very deep. Very deep feelings here. It's how somebody is feeling. So this is somebody who's gone very deep and they've learned things. This is often someone who learns things about themselves. Often it's a bit spiritual. But it's also structure society's rules. So I feel this is someone here who has ended a situation. And I feel this is someone taking time in between before they start something new. So this is an interesting energy. But there is, like I say, you might know who this is, but it's just somebody here. I feel there's going to be a message, a communication of significance or something significant. This big decision this person's about to make. Yeah, look at that. We have the house, the home. See, this is someone in their feelings. King of Cups energy. The King of Hearts, a house, a home, a family. This is someone who has very deep feelings. This is what someone wants, their hopes, their dreams. This is someone who feels time's running out. It could be the feminine too, feeling like time is running out, but it's all about the timing of this situation. This is someone here, like I say, taking a little time in between. They've ended something. It's healing, but it's about this person's journey. And I do see a little bit of a spiritual journey. But I really feel this is someone who's left something behind because of two people who weren't on the same page. This is someone who has faith in themselves, but I feel they feel time is running out. This is a person who wants a house, a home, a family. They're very much all about home, all about family. See, it feels like home. Somebody here, it feels like home. Wow. No place like home, right? I feel like this, this is someone definitely wearing their heart on their sleeve. Yeah, we got the star. So this is someone who's releasing baggage, things from their past, ready to go down this path. So this is someone who's taken some time, probably to heal, and making somebody here may have made a bad choice. To me, it looks like someone who wasn't following their heart, and they're now following their heart. Or it's just someone who was dating somebody and felt they weren't on the same page and they may be ending it. There's a lot of internal energy, though. I mean, this could be an external, ending something with someone because they feel like they're not right for them. They just don't get each other. But the light at the end of the tunnel, this is someone here, I feel going through some spiritual enlightenment too, but it's about lighting that path, the timing. And I feel this is someone here, their hopes and dreams. This is someone who has hope. They're now feeling because this something is over, there's been a healing. They feel like there's hope to have a home, a family. Yeah, to have love. I mean, they're definitely gone very deep. This is someone very deep, deeply emotional too. But it's often someone who kind of keeps it to themselves. But this is someone who's now about to follow their heart. Oh yeah, look at that. So we have the bouquet. So someone here may be trying to find out where you live, if you know who this is. But it has to do with the bouquet. I see a single person. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely single, but I feel we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is someone stable. It has to do with someone who has a comfortable home. Someone may have been learning some things about you. But it's often just, like I say, someone who's getting ready to get out there and date again. So it's just, I do see this energy of this person feeling like there's hope. So if you are the person, if you're the feminine energy and you feel like there's not a lot of hope here, I have to beg to differ. I feel there is. Planning, preparing, hoping for success. It's about providing. This is someone who can provide a house and a home. But this is also an energy of being a good provider. Someone who's successful. See what they can provide. This is two people. I feel I wouldn't be surprised if you're thinking of this person if you know who they are. Some of you might not know who this is. It's just a person who's ready to follow their heart. They want to ask you out. So I do see a little bit of romantic energy, being romantic here. This is someone who feels hope, but they're also releasing this past. They're ready to go down a new path. I'm loving this. So I do see the possibility of flowers. I see something romantic. Someone's, oh yeah, there's a message here. Look at that. Some sort of message or delivery. 9 of Cups. So I feel like you could be getting something you want here if you are the feminine. But this is someone I feel who never got what they want. So that's why I feel they were in a situation or a commitment maybe with someone where they just didn't get each other. Lifestyle, habits, the way they live their lives. So this is the path this person's been on. But I wouldn't be surprised with this feminine energy. Those of you who are feminine energy watching this, it's an energy where time's running out. Because some of you are, I feel, ready to move on, possibly, if this is someone you've been kind of waiting for and hoping. Yeah, I feel like you're about to receive a message. This is the rider, someone who's now in a hurry. Someone feels like they need to hurry up. So I do see flowers or possible delivery coming. 9 of Cups. You might be getting something you want here. Wow. Tell me about the rider. Yeah, this is someone who wants to get to know you. They want to get close. They want to get a closer look. Someone wants to get close with you. And it could be someone inviting you to their house or home. They want to spend some time. They want to grow close. But it's about two people getting a closer look. I feel like you probably know who this is. If you don't, this is how something likely will play out. I'm loving this energy. Closer look. Yeah, look at that. Someone's manifesting communication. Magician. See, they have everything they need. This is someone prepared. This is someone having that they have everything they need. You're probably everything this person could want, but they're manifesting this communication. So I feel this is someone who wants to get to know you. They want to get close. Someone's about to, and this is something that's coming. It's getting close is what it's telling me. Don't give up on your love life, okay? Don't give up on that energy of home, commitment, because this is a person who's all about home. But they're seeing that Queen of Pentacles, someone who has a comfortable home. But it's someone who feels like home. They want to get close. So if you have been on this journey with this person, this is about to, you're about to get closer. That's probably how this is going to be with this energy. But most of you, it's just an energy of getting a closer look. Talking, communicating, gathering info, learning about each other. See, this is an energy of someone who wants to get to know you. They truly do want to get to know you. They want to learn about you, your life, your history. They want to know everything about you. So it's overall someone who's very curious. But it's a person who goes deep within their feelings. This is often someone who, and it could be someone who doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve generally. Well, they're about to, because it's the Ace of Cups. They're going to fill your cup. You're about to get something you want. So now's the time for you to decide if you want this. Now, maybe the timing isn't right. Maybe you need a little more time. I do see travel, movement, some sort of acknowledgement here. Yeah, look at that. See, it's an energy of justice. Somebody coming in right, balance, and harmony. So this is someone who probably wants to get close. They want to get to know you to see if you're right for each other. Because I do see this energy of manifesting and mirroring. So it looks like some of you are already manifesting. But this person definitely is, and it's about harmony and balance. It has to do with commitment. This is someone who wants some kind of commitment. They want a partner, but they want harmony. Definitely this is someone who's left someone behind where there was no harmony. They just didn't get each other. There was probably communication issues. So like I say, time is up. But yeah, look at a whole new cycle here. A windfall of abundance, timing. There it is. The time is just right. So this is someone who's probably just getting out there again. So if you don't know who it is, it's just a person who's going to be asking you out. But it's all about everything happening at the right time, the right place. Some of you could just run into somebody at a particular place. I do see education with the book. Higher learning. But this is somebody who plays by the rules. So this is what's interesting here. I do see the energy of harmony, commitment. But what I like is the cycle, windfall of abundance. There's a lot of abundance here. Someone sees the feminine energy here as someone they'd like to get to know more. They'd like to get closer with. Yeah, tell me about the cycle. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this person's ready. See, they're leaving something behind. They've learned some lessons or the things that they know. But I feel it has to do with this person, their own little spiritual journey, because they've gone within. Someone who's done a lot of inner work. I do think this is someone who does work. They're definitely, I'm getting an energy of a house, a home stability. This person can provide a home, a family. They're looking at what they can provide with that Six of Wands. You know, this is someone who actually looks, what can I provide for this person? And I've been seeing this a lot. So whoever this is on this journey, crossroads, life path choice decision about coming forward. They want to come in right. They want to go about things the right way. So some of you, I do feel, leaving someone behind who isn't right for you. Or I feel it's this person who's probably doing it, but it could be yourself as well. Look at that, patience and timing, hoping something pays off. So this is someone who's definitely been investing in their house, their home, their finances. They are, I do feel, stable. It's an energy of someone doing things by the book, playing by the rules, little old school rules, possibly. Yeah, but it's about showing that there's investment. See, investing. Someone being patient. If you've been patient, some of you maybe been patient, you feel like giving up, and when you're just, patiently waiting for someone to come in, the right person, someone who will commit, someone you can have faith in, where you both get each other, you both want the same thing. Don't give up, because it's coming. There's change coming. Some of you have moved on, or this person has, but it's the change that's coming. Positive change. Really, really nice. Tell me more about the world. Yeah, this is someone reaching out. See, they're a little shy, a little apprehensive. You see, someone here is a little shy. They're not quite sure what to say. But this is just somebody here, like I say. And I mean, some of you too, if you have a person who keeps making up excuses, they won't commit. This is where I feel like you're likely giving up. Okay. Now, this could be an apology from someone, but honestly, with the world, I feel that you're moving on. I feel feminine and masculine moving on. It's time for something new here. Yeah, I mean, often this is just someone who's a little shy and apprehensive at first, because it does connect with the King of Cups. It's often someone who doesn't really quite know what to say, but it's about, I feel, breaking the ice here, saying all the right things. Yeah. Can I say, do you want to go for a cup of coffee, or do you want to come over? No, they want to get close with you. They want to grow closer, but it's an energy of personal, being personal. Yeah, they don't want to say anything too, I can't quite put my finger on it, but they definitely want to get close. I feel like both of you getting a closer look, getting to know each other. So this is someone probably just coming in to break the ice. Yeah, they're going to reach out. They're kind of hoping you'll reciprocate here. Hoping you're interested, and I feel this is someone who could be fishing for info to see if you're interested in someone else, if you're single, available, all these things. But the interesting thing is this is someone looking at what they can provide. So I'm feeling this is someone a little unsure. Yeah. Some of you maybe had someone here who made excuses, breadcrumbed, they didn't provide anything. Okay? That's what I kind of feel. That's why I feel this, maybe the energy of putting on the brakes here, because someone's not providing, they're not spending time with you, they don't play by the rules. So this is why I feel you're going down a whole new path. I feel there's another person at the end of this. Don't give up on love. But yeah, I do see some of you no longer reaching out to someone, no longer feeding their ego, no longer giving. Okay, because I feel like there's something that wasn't successful, now moving towards something that is. Somebody here I feel where you're probably a little more in alignment, where you kind of get each other a little bit more, because the stars here. See, this is someone navigating their feelings, charting the course. So there is an energy of several energies. One of these I feel like you've moved on from. Yeah, you've got a person here who's gaining confidence. So somebody maybe is at first lacking a little confidence. So if you have a person who just kind of reaches out a little bit to see what you're up to see if you're single, available, you want to get together, like I say, this is someone who will gain the confidence once they know that you're receptive, that you're interested. That's what I feel for most of you here. Yeah, they definitely want to build. They want to build something. They will put in the work. I can see that. But I definitely see this path that some of you have been on. That Queen of Pentacles is someone who's been focused on work too. So you might not even actually see this coming, but it's a person who wants to get to know you. They want to learn about you, your history, your life, But like I say, it's somebody who's probably a little unsure what to say at first or how to say it. Maybe this is what's already happened, but it's someone who's about to follow their heart. Yeah. I mean, it looks like some of you have left someone behind here. Yeah, saying to trust your inner knowing. You probably know who this is, so trust your inner knowing. This is often someone who's, I do see privacy, someone who wants to talk in private. I do feel someone who respects your privacy, so it's like they want to know things, but they don't want to ask or say the wrong things. So interesting energy there. Yeah, someone respecting someone's privacy, but this is someone who's kind of keeping it all in a little bit here, It's like they don't want to say too much too soon, but they will gain confidence. Yeah, so someone taming the beast. Like, quite honestly, this person really wants to get something going here. But that taming the beast is also themselves here. Try not to say too much, you know, or to me it's sort of like assume. They don't want to assume you're interested. Yeah, so it's often a crush, someone longing for love. Yeah. This is someone who wants to know about your life, if you've been married, if you've got children. Like, I feel it's more like fishing for info. And once this person feels like you're receptive and interested, they will become much more confident. Because I feel generally they are. But you can see someone who maybe didn't wear their heart on their sleeve in the past, they've learned something here from a past situation. But I feel it's more like this person, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. This is someone I feel who has left a situation behind, and it's over. So lots of lessons learned. Yeah, I mean, it's a crush, a longing. Yeah, see, this is someone who will take control of the situation. This is someone I feel who's definitely feeling confident. So if you have had someone who put on the brakes, they could be taking another look. But I feel this is a little different. It's more like this person very much in control of the emotion. They are an emotional person, definitely, but it's someone who kind of keeps it inside. So on the outside, this person comes across as a little different than they are on the inside. Because it does look like it's a situation where something has ended, probably a marriage, a relationship, or a commitment. But like I say, there's the light at the end of the tunnel, 8 of Wands. This person feels like time's running out. They want to hurry. So they're going to take the lead. They know they need to take the lead. So they are definitely making a powerful move here. But as this person, if you talk and you may talk back and forth with this person, you could just be in the right place at the right time. There could be a conversation, but whoever they are, they're taking the lead. They're definitely taking control of the situation. Yeah, look at that emotional stuff. They're just going to lay it all on the table. So it is a person I feel who's becoming confident. So it's very possible some of you have dealt with someone here. And I feel that for the feminine, some of you no longer see a future with someone, because I feel like you're going off on a new path, but you feel like giving up ever finding anyone who will commit. But the interesting thing is this person feels the same. Somebody who actually will commit. Somebody who's faithful. So this person actually has good morals and values. They're very much about family, home. So I really feel this is quite positive. Yeah, this is someone single. They're their own anchor. So this is someone who tries not to get emotionally overwhelmed or fall in love too quickly, because this is generally how this person is. So they've got that under control. They've tamed the beast. But I feel for the feminine, taming that beast within yourself, let this person kind of take the lead, because this is often someone, when they take that lead and they start to feel confident that you're interested, to spend time together, to learn about each other, to get that closer look. See, it's about growing closer. This whole thing is growing closer, it's telling me. But this person's their own anchor. They are stable and they are single. Very interesting. To me, it looks like a crush. Yes, they're very loyal. This is someone looking for someone loyal. So it is a person who will commit. They are a committal person. But some of you may have dealt with somebody who wasn't in the past. That's what I kind of feel, or they did. But look at that 10 of Cups. See, this is an energy of loyalty. This is what you and this person want the same thing. Someone who also feels the ship has sailed. It may be too late. 10 of Pentacles. See, they want stability. Now, this could be someone at a distance. I see travel, or this person. I feel this is someone who wants to see you. They want to see you. They want to spend some time with you. So the ship is just with this 3 is someone who's left something behind. They're now, see, it's looking out there. See, some of you too, like I say, you waited for someone here. Now you're going down the other path. And I feel with the feminine. But you can flip that here. Yeah, you can definitely flip that energy. But, I mean, that 10 of Pentacles tells me stability. This person's their own anchor. They are stable emotionally, so they're mature. So, interesting. Yeah, they're taming the beast. Yeah, they're feeling lucky. They feel like there's hope. 6 of Swords, lessons they've learned. But it's about moving forward calmly and peacefully, taking time to get to know each other. So this is someone who's probably rushed into something before. and it wasn't successful. So this is someone who wants to spend time to get to know you. So this is someone's journey, but this is interesting because this is where the journey kind of ends. That love journey. I feel this could be successful. See, this is someone feeling lucky. See, this is someone who probably, if you run into this person, they can't believe their good luck. But it's an energy of serendipity, both of you, taking time to get to know each other. So you have something in common here. Yeah, interesting. But it all has to do with having faith, finding a faithful partner, someone who will actually commit. Because I feel some of you have dealt with someone, every time it's time to go, or anyone you've dated, it's time to commit or get married, or, you know, to just an energy of faith and commitment, they put on the brakes and run away. This isn't somebody who's running away, because they actually want that. They want the house, the home, the family. Okay, they really, really want this. This is definitely an energy of someone who goes deep within their feelings. But this is often someone who kind of keeps that to themselves until they're sure the other person feels the same, because that's the star. But it's everything they could ever want. They are definitely a loyal person. Yeah. But it's like you both want the same. You both feel beat up. You both feel like giving up. And then all of a sudden, here comes this person. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's made peace with their past. They are stable financially. Some of you could have a person who comes in where you may get closure. Before you go down this path, it's possible. But this is someone who's left their past in the past. They're very calm, very peaceful. They want a very calm existence. This isn't someone who wants a lot of drama. Like I feel homebody. They have a love of home. They want to connect with someone who feels the same. So the King and Queen of Pentacles are here. Interesting. Yeah, so this is an energy of stability, partnering up. This is someone who wants a real partner, someone who's there through thick and thin, someone you can count on and rely on. But like I say, this is someone who's made peace with their past. They are peaceful. They are very calm. They're very grounded. This is someone who kind of looks into the future, their goal. Their goal and what they hope to achieve is marriage and commitment. This is someone who's achieved a lot too. Okay, maybe financially with the Queen of Pentacles, maybe yourself as well. Doesn't mean rich, but it means stable. So it looks like some of you, you know, I feel like you're either going to just run into this person. You might just be at the right place in the right time, because it doesn't look like there's anything about the time being off. It actually looks like it's just right. And I see a whole new romantic cycle too. This is also someone, you know, learning about being a little more romantic. I feel they just want to spend some time alone with you, and it's what they hope to achieve. You see, they've been on this journey in love, and they feel like giving up. They feel like, you know, they feel beat up, but this is someone who's not giving up. And that's what I feel. They're not giving up because now they've left this behind. They're feeling more positive. So it's like we have the opposite of the Six of Wands, somebody where it wasn't successful, it wasn't meant to be, you know, and some of you maybe are in that energy too, where it just wasn't meant to be with someone. This is where you're more in alignment with this person. You're going to get each other. It's like you both want a faithful, loyal person, something long term. But I do feel like it's doing things by the book, society's rules, dating and courting, getting to know each other, spending some time together. I do feel there'll be a time alone at your home, their home, that kind of energy I'm seeing. But this is someone who can provide a home, okay? But it's also what you both provide each other. This isn't someone who's worried about what you can provide as far as stability or financial. It's more about just a calm, peaceful existence with someone. Two people who feel like home, they get each other. You like to be around home. It's about, you know, the King and Queen of Pentacles energy is the couple that work together, play together, stay together. That's what this person wants. Someone who stays, someone who commits. So this person also has issues. They've had some issues with this as well. Dating a lot of people, not really finding anyone, or not finding anyone that they really want to commit to. But this is a situation of significance. And the key is going to be your lifestyles, the way you talk and communicate. So really, really nice energy. I really wish you guys the best here with this person. Now, this could happen at any time. It all depends on your path. If you are just leaving someone behind, it's telling you, take a little time in between to make sure whatever it is that you've dealt with that was painful is over. Because I feel this person has, okay? They've made peace with their past. You see, they're healed, they're over it, and they're no longer interested, they're no longer talking to this person, okay? And some of you, the feminine, I feel that's maybe the path that you're on, you know? But it's about the two of you coming together at the right time. It's just going to happen. But I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, truth. Aha! Right? This is where it starts. So there's definitely some spiritual enlightenment. Someone's being enlightened, like they're feeling really, really happy and positive. Very high vibrational, too. There's definitely going to be attraction here. So pretty interesting. Yeah, there's going to be a communication, a letter. It's likely a communication of significance, but it's Seven of Pentacles. It's about investing. This is someone here, I feel, going to fish for info first. Like, it's an energy to find out that you're single, that you're interested. With the Seven of Pentacles, if you're interested, would you like to come? This person might cook you dinner. Like, I feel it's more of the masculine, you know, inviting you to their home. I feel this is someone who wants to, and I'm going to tell you, I feel they're going to do some things to impress you. But it also has to do with their impressions of you. They're seeing the Queen of Pentacles. So this person's very, very interested. But they're hoping, fishing for info, hoping you are. They're going to make that powerful move. But this is somebody who, with the King of Pentacles, probably will take a little time till they feel confident that you're interested for the right reasons. Vice versa, probably because of the lessons that you've both learned in your journey in love here. So definitely a message of communication. Note, a letter. Somebody else could pass you this. It could come from someone else. Because I do see the possibility of a loyal friend. But I feel it's this person just looking for someone who's loyal. There's definitely been issues here with loyalty. And just people who will commit and then just stay on course. So beautiful. This person's, I mean, they're determined here. They're determined to succeed. They're going to put a lot of effort and work into a communication too. They're going to be very careful what they say. It could be a text message, a phone call, or they just come up to you someplace where you're at. And, you know, it could be where they just ask you for a phone number. And then, because it looks like you're going to connect at the right place, the right time. So nice. It could, like I say, it could play out where you've given this person a means to contact you. But the letter is significant, the key. It's how they're going to communicate, the things that they're going to say. And you can see this person looking at this. This is someone who's making a life path choice decision. Someone who's made bad choices in the past. They're definitely making better choices with this, because I see coming into this the right way. Society's rules, dating, courting. Yeah, so if you're up for it, there it is. Take care, and we'll see you soon.